beyond manipulating me. Like I said, she said, uh, this is the only way we can be together because if as long as my mom's alive, she will not let anyone get between me and her. She made that very clear. That's the way that she's seen it as because she knew from everything she must have experienced between whether it was the times that she ran away with the guy that tried to get her to kill her mom, and that's part of the reason why she realized that she couldn't do it.
Did y'all catch what Nick said? I'm not gonna video me right now because, my hair is kind of crazy right now. And my cold sucks this morning. So, yeah, did you hear that? She told him that Dan tried to talk her into taking Dee Dee out and she couldn't go through with it. So, she talked Nick into it. Yeah. We're gonna get into more of that, but let's go into the whole Bree thing and Dan Patterson stuff that I was telling you about in my last video. Because Dan Patterson is out here defending Gypsy Hoo Ha.
Me, but she's too afraid to take responsibility herself. Me knowing her as well as I do, me being able to see the inside of who she really is, I have been able to see things that most people aren't able to notice. And we've had some very, very deep conversations while we were in person to the point where I really felt deeply connected with her. To the point, let's just say that she felt naked to me because there's nothing she could hide from me. And because of it, that's part of the reason why I actually, in a weird sense, understand what she's doing. But in another deep sense, I believe she may say that she doesn't love me anymore, but her body language speaks completely different. I know for a fact that she still does love me. I know it for a fact. She just doesn't want to admit it to people because she feels ashamed about it because she feels ashamed of what she made me do, and she doesn't want to, uh, let's say it in a proud sense because she feels that everyone must be shunning her about it, and because of it, it's making her feel like basically being in a constant defensive mode. And her way of defending herself is push it off to someone else and not take full responsibility. And that's just the way it is. Me, I'm gonna take full responsibility because that's
And
the way I was
so,
brought up.
Well, there you go. Even he knows she doesn't take responsibility. We all know that. And she never will. Everything from a child to today, this is what she does. Along with giving Bree her account, which is illegal on TikTok terms of use. Terms of service, sorry. You can't just give someone your account. That is against community guidelines in their term of service policies. You can't do that. She has lost over 25K followers in 5 days, which she was going down 2,000 a day anyways. Sorry, my son came in again. But this is exactly what she does. Even him, with his mind like it is, where of a 10, 11, but a 10 and 11-year-old does know right from wrong too. My 11-year-old grandson sure is smart for his age too. But is he easily manipulated? 1000% yes. Yes. But he knows she can't take blame for anything. She pushes that blame off on someone else. But like I said, she was losing 2,000 to 3,000 a day before she gave Bree that account. Bree's just demolishing it, and now she can say that the reason the account was losing so many followers is because of Bree. She was just letting Bree use the account. Maybe it's just my opinion. And if it does make money and they get it, they'll split it. What do you think? Because everybody's really done with her profiting off of her victim, Dee Dee, her mother. Her mother. But let's see what Bree has to say. Please We have them too. That's what's so funny, and we've had them. At this point, it does. Oh my gosh. Do y'all not understand, FBI crew? It's the lying that she does every day, all day. She takes zero responsibility in what she's done. No one's saying Nick should be free. That's the funniest part about this, y'all.
Because I'm broke as a joke. Maybe if I saw grifting like these other creators, I can do in vitro. But no, I had PCOS, which is something that is very common.
Well, I'll just not go there.
From her TikTok account, telling people that Gypsy gifted her this platform as a Christmas gift.
Oh, my name is Bree. I'm one of Gypsy's best friends. She gave me her account for Christmas, early Christmas present.
However, giving your TikTok account to someone else is actually against the guideline. In fact, someone even brought this up in the comment section, and Bree changed her tune to this.
So what should I say instead? No, it's technically, yes, it's Gypsy's account. I'm just gonna be like managing it for her and running it for her, basically.
Her PR team.
Bree gonna run this shit. How about that? I am her PR team.
So yeah, she
says that, and she's very rude in the lives and on the comments, etc. She's very rude to the people asking, who is this? I didn't follow you. And she's like, if you don't like it and you don't follow me, I'm Bree Callahan, Bree with the facts, blah, blah, blah. This has made Bree worse than Gypsy. This is what she's always wanted. She's wanted fame. She's wanted attention. Oh my Lord, her and Gypsy are two peas in a pod. Two peas in a pod, man. So, people know that it's against the guidelines and you can't do that. So then she says, no, it's Gypsy's account. But the next day she says it again. It's her account now. It was her way of giving back to her. I'm going to find that real fast. I just ran across this and needed to share with you guys. This right here is the medical records where Dee Dee was shot with that pellet GUN, which is metal, not plastic. And look at this evil. She's just trying to make her love her again, and it doesn't work. I feel so bad for Dee Dee. Look at the places she was shot at. Bree. So let's see Rogie, who, I guess he feels like he is a survivor of Munchausen because his mama forced him to remove some moles he didn't want removed. Yeah. That's what he has repeatedly said 100,000 times. He didn't want moles removed. And the doctor told him he had no choice, that it was his mother's decision. So that one issue has made him feel like he's a survivor of MVP. He goes hard for Jip Jip. Again, he's always commenting, he's always complimenting her and telling us we're jealous and we only wish we had a body like Gypsy's. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, I'm done. Let's just watch, shall we?
Wow, what the hell?
He choked.
It's a full-on party.
Oh shit. He's about to pop off.
This is the transfer party. This is transferring over the account.
This shit off.
Are you on
Man,
Anchor or what's
I'll
going
punish
on
you.
here, brother?
Roger's gonna scare everyone off.
Roger, come back to the light. Just walk back to the light, Roger.
He's making
Ring
me play
twice,
fake,
Roger.
y'all.
Get it, Roger.
Look, my no hand.
This is the transfer party, y'all. This is a transfer party. It makes sense why they defend her. Look at them. They are so happy that 9 million people could possibly see them, which they don't get. They average about 600, and it's less now in the lives. And the following is dropping like flies. But yeah, hold on. Let me go find the other.
About a short and curlies, don't worry. I got about a short and curlies, don't worry.
Got a kid. She's busy.
Got a kid. She's getting her podcast ready. We have so much exciting things coming, y'all.
This is not a hacker. No, it's not.
Yes. I was joking. The Christmas present really isn't for me, it's for y'all. Because there's just so many, it's the gift that keeps giving. And just stick around and you'll see. But yeah, I'm her new manager. Who would have thunk it? I got too much shit taken care of already as a manager. Have you ever been a manager before to a mega famous person? You haven't. You have no idea what it's like to be Gypsy Rose Blanchard's manager. But guess what? I got about a short and curlies, don't worry. I'm Gypsy's manager. And that's my TED Talk.
Well, I couldn't find. I'm just going for like 30 minutes, but it basically is Bree just saying that she earned that account, that she gave it to her because, and she said it took Gypsy an hour to talk her into it because Bree said no. Yeah. But she had lost so many accounts that she deserves this account with the 9 million followers that are over half bots that they say is impossible. You can't buy that many. Let me just say this, Bree. She was buying followers while she was in prison. I mean, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. That's why they're falling off like flies too. She's done paying for them because it's not helping her now. She had built it up to 5 million. You can look at Social Blade and see, man. It's pretty simple to see if somebody's buying followers. Her content, and which I will say on TikTok, you don't get the interaction. Like my content and my subscribers on TikTok are all organic. And about 2 years ago, that did change. You will see a big, when TikTok changed everything and redid guidelines and changed everything. You weren't allowed to do shorts, like the 10-second clips is what made 15-second clips was what made TikTok, and they switched it to it had to be a minute, etc. Right? I'll give that a little bit of grace with that. But even with that, at 9 million followers, and then the likes, which she does limit people talking, even with that, the following she has, the engagement, it should be astronomical, but it's fake. So everything else in Gypsy's life is fake and delusional. Why not this, right? All right, let's go to Case's live. Okay, thank you, Case Studies. Sheena Haiti. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I'm sure he'll say because I just can't remember. But anyways, let's listen to a few things. I'm going to give you my input, and then we're going to go after this is done with Ryan. Then I'm going to show you Dan Patterson comments he's leaving to content creators. Yeah, and a petition that I think Sullen Beauty started. That he even went and spoke about that on her petition. This man is diabolically just as I'm concerned. What's in the water down there? In this little town in Louisiana, Missouri, wherever it is. I don't know. Whatever.
The thing about that was everybody was saying it doesn't make sense. So I guess the gist of it was that Ryan was texting Gypsy on the number that he had for her that she had changed. And like this is like a lot of 6 degrees of separation, but the person that got the phone number that Gypsy had, actually, Sheena, can you just explain this to me? So did the person that had...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm traveling to Louisiana, so bear with me. You're on my CarPlay.
She's going to hang out with the Aw, guys, she's going to go see Gyptard. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kind of.
Bria.
Yeah, going to hang out with my peeps.
Yep.
Okay, listen. She changed her number a few months ago and blocked him on all social media. That number, it's a small world down there, was reassigned to a lady who happens to know the Blanchards.
Now, was
And
this a text now, like one of those types of numbers, or was
No,
it
it was a
Gypsy's?
phone number because I used to call her and text her on it. It was
See,
her
that's
phone
what I
number.
have a hard time believing, because a real phone number, I've never known of someone giving out that same phone number to a new user after they discontinue service. But
It was a few months ago, though. The lady just recently.
Okay, I was going to stop it and say this before, but I was like, wait, I remember him saying this. I don't believe it either. I'm with Case on this. That makes no sense. It takes a while. I mean, it takes at least a month or two. Come on. And she has been messaging him. Now, she said up to a few months ago. Well, a few months ago, he showed she was texting. Come on, Sheena, make it make sense. And they do text from those text now numbers. She's nefarious for doing it. No,
Recently got that number. She added a line to her account. Her mother hates Ryan, hates him. So she kept getting these messages.
That's not her mother. I don't care what you say. That's not her mother. Her mother is gone. She killed her mother. The delusion in these people are insane. And I can't wait to go over how she talks about what she went through. Now, Haiti knew that she was trolling people. But Case asked her, and there is something that is in her past. But I specifically seen Sheena on a live say she did do time in jail or prison or something. It was not long, but I don't know, whatever. You'll hear.
Messages for a gypsy, and was like, okay, there's only one gypsy I know of here. It's got to be Gypsy Blanchard. So then she starts getting these persistent texts from Ryan, and so she got in touch with Christy Blanchard and was like, hey, I keep getting these texts from this guy. Okay, so she released those texts to me. I had to redact his phone number and stuff because I'm not going to dox him like that. But I went into his live and I asked him point blank, and he would not answer. He had this look on his face, and he reached up and hit block and blocked me.
Thank you, Jan, so much for the roses.
I remember Ryan blocking Sheena before she even went into his live to even ask him about that. I remember weeks and weeks ago them talking about him blocking her, laughing on Bree's live that she didn't even say anything and got blocked going into his live. You said that, Sheena. You said that in Bree's live. I swear to God, if I have to spend a week looking for that stupid live, I will do it. Oh my God. Hopefully it's on Renell's channel. I think it is, but they were making fun of Ryan. And this was a long time ago, probably 3 to 4 weeks ago, where Sheena said she went into his live, didn't say a word, and got blocked. So how are you in there again, Sheena, and not blocked? Be so for real, as y'all say.
Listen, the only thing that I will say is that, because to be honest with you, I was saying BS to all of this, but because again, for the reasons I already stated, but Ryan didn't deny it. He didn't deny it, right?
No, he won't deny it. I asked him several times, did you do it? Did you do it? Is this you? Is this you? And he read it out loud and then got this look on his face and just blocked me.
You're such a liar. You were blocked weeks ago, so how are you in his live again? It doesn't unblock you. I block people on my TikTok lives. I did it all the time. I went live constantly on TikTok before my account got, took down. I lost my account for a month, y'all. And when I came back, my views tanked. TikTok has no mercy on you, and TikTok is a cesspool. But I'm going to skip over to another part because, again, I'm not defending Ryan. He is a loser. He's a... We're going to get to where Ryan doesn't he threatens to release messages, but he doesn't because he's a coward. He's sitting there waiting patiently for her to message to come back home. She ain't coming, Ryan. She's going to use you to the day. You're going to be single for your whole life.
Changed her number. If why would he be saying the things he said if Gypsy's been texting him? He didn't realize she changed her number and decides to reach out. She doesn't want anything to do with him, which is why she changed her number.
I don't buy that though. That's what I don't buy.
I don't buy it either. I do not buy it because he never has been the one to reach out to her. Unless she's doxed him, that's the only time. I don't. And I don't care either way. He's a simp. He deserves everything coming to him. Like I said, he's going to be alone forever. Forever.
I mean, but just based off of history, and
well,
also
history doesn't have to repeat itself.
Well,
listen to what Kay says because I was about to say it too, but I'll let you hear what Kay says. Oh, yeah.
Hopefully not.
And made the choice to move on. You know, you have to
Don't
understand.
want another body on Gypsy's
He's
record.
going to make mistakes.
Sheena just ignores everything she says, everything he says. just let that go. Don't say a word. But that's Gypsy. Wash, rinse, repeat, Sheena. That's exactly why people are showing these patterns. She does the same thing over and over. Just like her leaving the internet for the millionth time because she's a coward. She is a coward. I'm sorry. Oh my God. You know what? With everything I went through and people said the stuff they've said to me, I still haven't cowered out and ran. And I would love to, but I don't. But boy, she does. Whatever. She's running because she knows she's lying and in the wrong. That's the reason she's running. And it sets up the perfect little People Magazine Christmas story for the perfect little victim again. History repeating itself, Sheena.
Mistakes, but if they as a family have decided to move on from that, then Ryan needs to leave her alone.
Well, Ryan's not going to, I mean, look, Ryan's not going to draw, he's not going to leave this clout train until, like, it's apparent.
Yeah, Ryan is going to stay there. Like I said, he's going to penny this all the way to the very end. He is.
You know, but same with Gypsy. Gypsy's not going to leave.
I will put out every screenshot until he stops his shit. And hey,
why is it you, Sheena? Why are you putting out every screenshot again? Gypsy having everybody do her dirty work for her, and y'all happily do it. Why? What? Case is going to ask this in a minute. I'm going to skip to that because I'm done with this. This is a lost cause. Ryan is a lost cause. Ryan was a lost cause the day he messaged her. Period. Everybody that defends Ryan and Ken, they messaged, got in contact, and wanted a relationship with a red rummer. Let that sink in. Why? Because they have a fetish for that reason. You'll never convince me otherwise. And yes, Ryan and Gypsy role-played. They did the adult role-playing thing and the furry. The same old crap she always does. Let me skip to that part about Case asking her why she's so diehard for Gypsy.
That we've been through and the public already knows about. I'm talking about recent shit. This is recent shit.
I just ask why it matters. Like, why are we even caring about?
Because stop lying. Stop lying.
Well, can you ask your friend to stop lying?
Leave her alone.
She's also lying. Well, no, you can't leave a lie.
Let's let everybody gets to. Let's let everybody.
Do you guys remember recently where Sheena is when Kim went live and they asked Ken, why is it okay for Sheena to put a billboard up of Nicole's unalived husband who had passed away and said, Sheena, it says something to the narrative that he was happier in a grave than being married to her. How sad is that? How sad is that? And Ken said, oh, no, I wouldn't, but, he makes excuses for Sheena. I haven't seen that. I'd have to see it. And Sheena sits there and lies. Not me. Don't take their word for it when it's on her page. Ken knows it's there. He don't care. Do you think he really cares? No. This is what's so frustrating with these people. They do dirty, dirty things and then turn around and say it's people putting out the truth that are being dirty. Get out of here. It's so just, ugh.
She means within just like the past few hours. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just kind of how she is,
Come on, Case. Come on now.
I'm
always
being
been respectful
real.
to you. She's my friend. Just
Well,
as
I'm
long as
being
I'm up here,
respectful.
please,
How am I being
be
disrespectful?
How was he being disrespectful when he was just giving his opinion where he thought, Ryan, when he says recent, we do think that. We think he means within the past, well, he says hours, but I say day, week, whatever. Any of it. And she gets angry that he said that. How is that disrespectful, Sheena? And look how she's going to be disrespectful here.
How am I being
That's
disrespectful?
not true. You know that's not true.
No, I don't. Absolutely. 100%. No. I am being respectful, but no, I don't believe it. Now, I absolutely do. I believe that Ryan is messaging her and all that, but I also, I'm sure she's messaging him too. But let me ask you this though, Sheena, what's up with, what is the end goal with Bree taking over Gypsy's account? What is up with that?
I don't want to speak on anything else but those texts, if that's okay.
Of course, because everything has to be their way. So she's not going to speak on anything but those texts because they get caught in a lie every time they come up on a live, every single time. And that's the truth. In cases like, okay, sure, but no. You get up there with people, when people come up on the panel to debate them or have a talk or discussion with them, they all just attack. You can't even have a conversation without them attacking, yelling, screaming, cussing, going ham, threatening to dox photos of Case's kids. Come on. Show some respect, Sheena.
Deep down in your body, soul, do you worry that when things hit the fan that Gypsy might reach out to Ryan?
Nope, not at all. Nope. Had this conversation. No, absolutely not. And I know for a fact she's not reached out to him in a while. And like,
come on, Ken didn't even know she was reaching out to him. Get over yourself, Sheena. Get over yourself. You think you know her so well. Oh my God.
I said,
she's got Rogie.
Put it up,
guys.
Ryan. Put it up. Put up the proof, Ryan. Put it up.
I'm with you on that. I am with you on that. Put up the proof.
I just know that she went through it with her postpartum depression and reached out. So I was just wondering.
Build a website you love.
In that state of mind before, and I know how you get emotionally twisted and mentally twisted and all that stuff. And you can make those kind of mistakes. But I also understand that Gypsy is still learning. She's going to make mistakes, but you learn from your mistakes going forward. And she's learned from that mistake.
What? What mistake, Sheena? What does she learn from? She don't learn crap. She's doing the same thing she did when she met Nick, when she was with Dan and every other man. And the entire time in prison, she did the same thing to every man she spoke to in there. Even with Ken. While the love of her life, she was still talking to other men. So again, Sheena, what mistakes has she learned? So ridiculous.
Do you watch?
Sheena, what do you think? Have you watched all these videos that are coming out on Gypsy? Have you watched them?
No, I have no interest.
They won't read the emails either.
I didn't read the emails.
So dumb. No, I have no interest. Facts don't interest me. I don't want to review facts. I don't know that girl. I know the girl now. That girl then is who you're talking to now, Sheena. Stop. Oh my God.
No interest. I didn't know her back then. I don't care who she was back then. I know her now. I love her now, and that's all I care about.
She loves her. Do you see how delusional these people are? They love her. This is cultish. I'm sorry, but it is. I love her. I might say I love you guys, and yes, I do. I love you guys, especially this community. I don't mean like Sheena, Bree, single white female. I love her. Want to wear her skin. Love her. I don't want to wear y'all's skin.
But why? I
That's
don't get
exactly
it.
what Ken says. That's exactly what Ken says when I
Yeah,
when
I
answered
don't
the time.
care who she was back then. Her and Nick, I feel like, were both failed.
You know, Ryan said it too. I didn't know that girl, but you did. That was the girl you reached out to. That is that girl. You too, Ken. That is that girl. Come on. It's like they've all been told what to say. If you want my honest, humble opinion, allegedly for entertainment and educational purposes only.
In many ways. And
well, Nick was definitely set up for failure the day that Gypsy entered his life, and I'm sorry,
well,
Sheena.
he was
You
set
should
up for failure
listen.
way
You
before
should
that.
watch those videos because
No,
now listen, I
not
haven't
interested.
watched all of them, but you know, the ones I have watched, it is completely clear as day to anybody that they were operating on two different playing fields. I mean, the manipulation that Gypsy did to that man, like it's sad. Like that's why so you should watch the videos. You know,
I'm good, Case. I'm good.
but why?
I'm good, guys. I'm good. He deserved it because it's Gypsy that did it. She's Gypsy Rose. I'm Gypsy Rose. Can I wear your skin, Gypsy? I love you. La, 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 la.
I don't understand though, but why? Like, I mean, you're saying, like, what have you seen from Gypsy that makes you think that she is this better person all of a
The
sudden?
Gypsy that I know is kind, loving, giving, and has been there for me when I needed a friend the most.
Dude, anybody can be kind, giving, and seem like they are, and still be a bad person. You do get that, right? Have you not seen women say, 99% of the time, it was great. It was great. It was just that 1% that was bad. And then they end up gone because they flipped out and took their wife out of this world.
Dude, she literally laughed at you in the bar when you said that you had terminal liver failure. She laughed.
Oh, you guys, no. Gypsy does that. She just rolls her eyes. No. Gypsy looked annoyed and irritated with you, Sheena. You guys say you were trolling. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Anybody with a half a brain cell can see she was annoyed. Even if it was your joke you were doing, trolling or not, she was annoyed with you. And look at you making excuses for her.
About it.
She did not. We had been friends for months. Do you think that's the first time I ever told her I had liver disease?
Oh my gosh, guys, we've been friends for months. I know everything about her. I know how she smells. I know how she looks. I know where her moles are. I know where her scars are. Oh my gosh, guys, I've known her for months. We're best friends till the end.
It was a snark because people were saying that she didn't know I had liver disease. So I was like, I just need to tell you I have liver disease. When Gypsy laughs, she does this eye roll.
I've never seen that. I've never seen Gypsy do an eye roll like that and laugh, except for that moment. Or if she's, being rude about something. I've never seen her do that. It was a snark, guys. I watched that live and I don't remember anybody. Well, people were saying, why was she drinking? Because she said she had liver disease. Who knows? I think she was drinking and then tried to play it off, and then they were trolling to make it look like she really wasn't. But I think she was drinking, if you want my honest opinion. I could care less. I could care less either way. Drink away, Sheena. Have another.
It's how she laughs. And so people are like, oh, she rolled her eyes when you told her you had liver disease. I didn't just bust that out to her on a live stream.
Yeah, we knew you. It's already been spoken about. Everybody already knew you told her. That's why it was being brought up. Why are you drinking with liver disease? And people were saying they were going to contact the national, where the donor registry, and tell them you didn't deserve a liver. You're supposedly on this list for a liver transplant, you said. Okay, guys, if you don't know, Sheena's in stage 4. That's end of life, stage 4 liver failure. Just saying, that's what she says.
In a bar, she had known for months I have liver disease.
Well, let me ask you
Common
this.
sense.
This is another question though, and you're probably gonna say you don't want to answer this, but if you're really friends, if you guys are good friends, why don't you give her good advice? And when I say that, I mean,
yes, they like the chaos, they like the drama, and they like the attention. Every single last one of them.
These rash decisions that she makes, like giving Bree her TikTok, which is just a bona fide moronic thing to do. I understand Bree's your friend, but you need to be a little bit self-aware at some point and be like, this is not the best spokesperson for me. You know what I mean? Like it's only going to make me look worse. It's going to make this account look, I'm going to look crazy. And it just looks as, again, Gypsy's track record that she has to use other people to do her bidding and defend her, and won't do it on her own. So my question is, if you're really friends with her, I think you should. If you guys are good friends, I do think you should be firm and give her some advice and be like, you're sinking your own ship.
Can I please say that there are children on following her? Like young people, and that is very, very concerning.
I'd like to see the proof of that. That's another rumor that.
It's not a rumor. Go on Reddit. I'm not going to go dig through it. I'm not. But it absolutely shows Gypsy following underage children. On Instagram, she is following an underage child with very concerning posts. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to post it. It's an underage child. You say, show me the proof. Do your research, Sheena. It is not hard. It shows her following that child. Period. But be in denial. I'm not showing that child's account. Period.
Was already.
How do you have 9 million followers and no?
We were following children. They were following us. It was ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. Her following is absolutely young. It is geared towards younger children. Why do you think all these teens are making these videos on TikTok? If your mom gets rude and starts going off on you and your siblings, Gypsy rose that hoe. What's that about, Sheena? What's the other videos that they... Oh my God. I'm sorry. See, this is why I can't do it with them. I get so fed up with common sense. It's
ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's
and
a
parents,
lot of damage.
Watch what your kids are doing online. That's
don't
not
do
a
that.
Don't
put it. Don't
That's
don't
not
blame
a Sheena
children.
problem.
Don't put it on parents. That's not.
It's
fair.
on parents. Watch what your kids.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. I agree with Case. We do everything possible to keep my grandkids and my kids, my daughter. We take every possible avenue, every route possible to keep our kids safe. We are with them 24/7, and it still happens. Shame on you, Sheena. Shame on you.
Doing online, absolutely
No, don't do that.
Thank you. That's a parent problem. Sorry. That's a parent problem. Sorry.
It seems as though it's always somebody else's problem.
Yes, other than her taking accountability or anybody taking accountability. Like, it sucks to take accountability, but that it's a good thing to have. Like, oh, I messed up. I should, take accountability. Because if you run so much from your problems, they will catch up to you. Look what's happening to her. She thought it was going to never catch up. And what is it the saying, karma always catches up in its own time? Sorry.
Yeah, Sheena goes quiet here. Pretend she doesn't hear none of it, and okay, she's back, guys, and just ignores it all. Oh my God. Let me skip to where there's one more part I want to show you. Okay, so she wouldn't answer, and someone says, "Hey, Sheena, can I ask you another question?" Because she refused to reply. And she's like, "I was too busy, but I was listening." Okay, go ahead, ask me another question. Sure.
How is she reacting to be calling a PDFer? That's a reputation you can't get rid of.
I've been called one 3 times on this app. I know I'm not. I don't care.
Well, I mean, that's
Whatevs.
unfortunately, you know, that's going to
Whatevs.
happen
I'll
when you
sleep good
associate
tonight.
with
You're a
when you
sympathizer.
associate with somebody like that. That's gonna
Sympathizers.
No,
come.
it had nothing to do with her.
It absolutely does, Sheena. This is how ridiculous they are. Just because they didn't say, "Oh, Gypsy Rose is your friend," it absolutely does. And if you've had 3 other people call you that, I've never been called that. I have never been called that as much as I've been on social media. I've never been called that, Sheena. What does that say about you? I've never been called that. And I get it, trolls happen. But I've never been called that. And it is because of who you hang out with. Sorry, that's the truth. That's the reality of it, guys. So Case is asking her about a message. I want y'all to listen. She sent him a message and he ignored it, but he's asking her about it now.
Sheena, that I didn't respond to, but you had said that I had done a live stream, and I'm giving you the opportunity to address that, unless you don't want me to bring that up. But is that something that you would like to talk about or answer?
Yeah. A while back, who was it? I don't remember. This group got together, said they had found a case where I unalived my ex-husband, me and my friends, okay? It was a girl named Sheena with 2 E's. She was friends with Skippity Doodah, if you know who that is. The girl.
Oh, I know. I've heard of Skip. Yeah, that was the person that threatened to post my child's photos and all that fun stuff.
God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, she knows Skip.
And that's one of your friends?
No. I don't even know this girl. I just know who she is because I've seen her on Skip's Live before. So.
But Sheena, you were on a live talking to that woman that kept saying she was going to post his children. You were talking to her. So how do you not know her? I don't know, whatever.
They were trying to say that was me. Okay. Then Karma Collector puts out that I unalived some elderly lady with a metal pipe to steal the rent money. And then I turned on my ex-husband and took a plea deal to get out of it. And you had 2 ladies up on your panel that were sitting there, and one of them says, "Well, Sheena unalived the landlady and took a plea deal on her ex-husband." And the other lady was like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Wait,
it's
what?"
Hilarious that people believe that story still. I think
know.
it is so funny.
This is where I'm a little bit shocked because I've never seen anything where this isn't true. Because Sheena, I mean, and I'm talking months, 4, 5, 6 months, like before Karma Collector even spoke of this. Way before Karma Collector spoke of it. Sheena spoke about this. Now they're saying it's trolling, and Haiti said she didn't believe it. I spoke on it. No one's ever told me that it was a trolling thing. And now it got twisted into somehow it was something was Skip and her friends. I don't know. And, you know, Haiti's like, it's funny people believe this. I don't know, because I specifically heard Sheena speak on this. I just never went forward and said anything about it because I had no proof of it. But I did see a content creator put her husband's FOIAs out, which they're trying to still get, and you know, they're trying to get. I do know that, I guess, whatever. I don't, at this point, I don't even care. But what Case asks her right here, and I'll let you listen to it. It doesn't matter. She was involved with something, but she's playing it off, and they lie so much. Why would we not believe it? So she's speaking on this months before Karma Collector ever spoke about it, before anybody even brought it up. And once he did, everyone's like, I can't believe. I get it. Karma does a lot of conspiracies, etc., etc. But this was spoke about months before Karma got wind of it. Months. And I never spoke about it because I didn't have anything to back it up with. Nothing. But there was something released, and now I can't find it. This is where I get stuck because I can't find things all the time. And I don't have, like, I might be listening to, a lot of times I'm listening and like just watching as I'm driving. So I can't just screenshot something, or I might forget because then my days are just so long, you guys. But this is where I know for a fact that it was spoke about. Was she trolling then? I guess. From the way Haiti speaks, I don't know. All I know is she spoke about this months before. Just like she spoke about Ryan's live. Going into his live, not saying a word, and she got blocked instantly. He saw she came in, he blocked her. It wasn't even him per se. Carmen, she will too. Like, he don't want none of them in his live. So anyways, I'm just saying, is she trolling people? I don't know. But I do know she does have a past, and she even said she did get in trouble for rugs. I do know that. And that she, whatever, it doesn't matter. She said that out of her own mouth months before Karma Collector even brought it up. So why say it? Just so that Gypsy would think she's cool? I'm confused. Why does this have to be brought up? Why would you want that as part of your past? You said that out of your own mouth, Sheena. You're going to deny it, but I heard the live with my own ears. I'm not going to make something up.
So I didn't know anything, so this isn't true.
Like, no prison time or anything. People don't think logically. Like, you didn't get any prison time.
That's not what was said, though, Haiti. Months before that, she said she did a couple years. She said this, and this was before Karma Collector put it out. This is where I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't get it. So was it just... And this isn't against Haiti. I'm just saying because Haiti knows she's trolling, I guess. And before Karma puts it out... She's still talking months before. What is the point? Like, what was the purpose of it then, I guess? Like, she said she did jail time. Her case was sealed. That's what she said. And that's all I knew. That's all I remember from that. But she did like 2 years, or she did a small amount, and people change. It didn't seem like she was trolling. She just said she learned from her mistake, and then people were like, well, how are you getting your law degree, which is still questionable if you ask my honest opinion, but how are you getting a law degree if you have a record? And she said, you people are so dumb. With misdemeanors and this and this and that, you could still look, whatever, at this point it doesn't matter, because it's all just a game with them. It's all a game. It doesn't, nothing is serious. Dee Dee's unaliving isn't serious. It's just a big game for attention. That's what I'm going to boil this down to. But listen to what Case asked her and tell me if that makes sense. If you're trying to clear your name, come on.
No, she killed someone but didn't get prison time. I'm sorry.
Never got prison time. So if you're going to bet on a horse, bet on me. I'll be your hitman. You know? It's ridiculous. And I have begged Karma Collector for proof, just a case number, so I can look it up, and he won't provide that.
Trixie.
So I never killed my ex-husband. Oh, excuse me, unalived my ex-husband. I never unalived an elderly lady and took a plea against my ex.
Were you ever involved with a schmurder case? Yeah. What the?
Well,
come on.
See? Come on. And he asked her right there, were you? And so if you're clearing your name, why? She says it's in self-defense now. You guys, I'm done. I'm so done. Because that's what Gypsy says. It was in self-defense. I'm so done.
Defense is not schmurder. You know, when you're defending yourself, one of you is going to walk out.
Gypsy said that it was self-defense basically as well.
Trolling. It's definitely not true. No way.
Let's say, is that what happened to Dee Dee? She was asleep. How was that defense?
I'm not talking about
Gypsy said it was her.
I know, but that's what I'm saying, Sheena. You just said, again, you were defending or whatever you just said. Dee Dee wasn't defending
myself.
Okay, but listen to what you said. How? Yeah. Okay, but like, acquire that to your friend. Her mother was asleep when it happened. This is what I mean. Just, I don't know. You said that about yourself. I don't know. Why don't you use the same equation on her? It's not defense if the person is asleep.
So Sheena, why don't? So okay, so
Exactly. She goes quiet. She don't say nothing. She's quiet here. She's probably talking to Bree and Gypsy in the back. Because, you already know.
you were okay. So you were involved in some case where somebody lost their life. Is that fair to say?
You know what, Case? The more I speak on that, the more out of control it gets.
And everybody's laughing, and I don't know. I at this point, I don't even care. I don't understand. I don't think it's, I don't know. I'm just so confused. I mean, she just said she was involved with something, and then, is she trolling? I don't know. I don't really care, because I just don't like her. I don't think it's funny because we're dealing with Dee Dee and what she did. It's just stupid. Sheena needs to be like in a psych ward, I guess, if this is funny. I don't think it's funny though. She's so annoying. So annoying. I'm gonna play this last part though, and Case is right. And I'll give you my thoughts on what Sheena says in just a minute. Because, you know what? Man, she's just like Gypsy. Everything coming out of her mouth is a lie too, man. The more and more you get to know these people, you see why they besties. They besties. They besties. They ride. They die. That's the whole thing. They ride. They die.
Ride so hard when without looking and I'm sorry, you like villainizing Nick. And I keep saying this, man. Like Nick. That guy was the victim. He was the one that was manipulated by her.
Do we all not remember what they all said about Nick? Are we forgetting? Is this another fever dream, Sheena? What y'all said, all of you, about Nick? And how Gypsy said what she said about Nick, and then, she had a piece of shit mom. And she's not going to pay for the rest of her life for the sins of her mother's effed up decisions and choices she made. Oh my God. Those decisions and choices were probably pushed by Gypsy. 1000%. Look at y'all. You're like the little yes men behind the scenes.
Look, I've always said I don't have a problem with what Gypsy did. I don't. I can't say I wouldn't have done the same. She's my friend. I don't care who she was back then. I just don't care. Because I know her today. That's the person I love and support.
Okay, I have a question for you. Let's just say... I didn't
want to get into Gypsy today. I wanted to tell you about the text case.
Well, I hear you, and I appreciate you coming on, but let me throw a hypothetical out there, okay? Let's say hypothetically, evidence came out.
Get us in trouble, Case.
I'm not getting anybody in trouble. Let's just say...
No, hypotheticals get us in trouble on this app.
Let's say hypothetically, evidence came out that proved Gypsy was not medically abused.
Okay.
Right? Let's say that came out. Okay. Let's say that...
I mean, technically it has, though. There is zero proof that she was medically abused. Wikipedia they're still trying to change that as of yesterday, trying to change Wikipedia that she was, when Wikipedia says there is no scientific evidence that she was, because she wasn't.
Evidence came out that everything she ever said was a lie, right?
Okay.
And so you're still left with the fact, that Dee Dee is no longer with us. Would you still support her?
Absolutely, because I don't care.
Wow.
Absolutely, because she doesn't care. I've never she's disgusting. Disgusting. And I'm leaving it at that, and I'm going to go show you guys Dan Patterson's response to a petition and commenting on other content creators or emailing them. So, yeah. Let's just go to that because I'm over this. Go watch Cases Live in Haiti. She might think she's trolling, but they troll her the whole time, and I'm here for that. But I can't listen to her no more. Honestly, I quit here and I didn't listen to anything else, and I'm not going to. Absolutely. Done with it. Because it doesn't matter. You heard her. It does not matter if she was or wasn't. She doesn't care if she did it. There's something wrong with that, you guys. An innocent person. I don't care if she did it. I don't care if Dee Dee was innocent. I don't care. I just don't care. Heartless, cruel people, man. And you know what, Sheena? Your son's autistic. Didn't you say that? He's autistic? I'll leave it. Let that sink in. Hold on, let's listen to Bree talk to a minor. Just gonna leave this here for you, too, before I go to Dan. I had to put this in at the end.
Kitchen?
No, I just wanted to ask, like, why are they so, like, disturbing and, like, graphic?
I wouldn't say, it depends on which ones you're talking about. There's so many. It's
Have you seen
important for
Nick's?
you to listen. It's important for you to listen to the words in them and everything that's being said, and not just look at them from other people's perspective. I'm just saying. And maybe you should look at Nick's. His are really scary. They're not putting them out, but his sounds like this. Like this. Okay, you ready? Demona, Gypsy, Demona.
And then educate yourself on coercive control and what it can do.
I mean, it was just a question. I'm not.
No. You can ask us whatever question.
No,
We're
it's
just
just an
answering
answer.
you. We just love answering.
Yeah.
We love answering questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much. That was a really great question.
It's.
I don't know what the question was, but you shouldn't be talking to him, period. And did you hear her? She's trying to... He's like, it was just a question, or she. I don't know. Yeah. Concerning, at least.
My God, did you guys see this? I made a petition a while back. By the way, that petition link is in my link tree in my bio. Now, I don't know if this is normal or not, but Dan Patterson responded to my petition. I haven't been on that petition in a few days, and I was like, let me go look at it. Let's see what Dan Patterson had to say and what my petition said. Okay, so the whole basis surrounding my petition personally, and it only has 36 signatures, you guys. We can do better than that. Please go to my link tree and sign this petition. But anyways, the whole basis was that why wasn't she charged for what she previously did to Dee Dee, and how was she allowed to profit off of that schmurder and all that jazz, right? This is page 2, where I say it was essential for the justice system to acknowledge this attempted schmurder and hold Gypsy accountable. And page 3, but let's get to the juicy part. Now, I've not read this, so you guys are going to see my reaction in real time, and I can actually email him back. So, Gypsy Rose Blanchard was charged with murder, entered a guilty plea to murder in the second degree, and was sentenced to 10 years in Missouri Department of Corrections. That we know. With regard to Miss Blanchard making money from a book or otherwise regarding the story, there is no Missouri law prohibiting her from doing this. Son of Sam laws were state laws designed to prevent criminals from profiting from their crimes by selling their stories to publishers, movie studios, or media outlets. The money earned would instead go to the victims or their families. These laws got their name from David Werkowitz, the Son of Sam killer who terrorized New York City, blah, 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 blah. And then he starts talking about the Supreme Court. So why are we just glazing over her previous attempted murder of Dee Dee? So that's definitely something I'm going to email him back. What else should I say? Womp womp. Well, that was very disappointing, you guys, because he was solely focused on Gypsy making money and profiting off the crime. But my petition was more about this previous attempted murder on Dee Dee's life. Why was that never investigated? Why wasn't she charged federally? Does it just not matter because Dee Dee's already dead? I don't even feel like that was a real response. I feel like I've read that exact response somewhere before.
So he emails her about this petition. Why does he care? That's what I want to know. Why does he care? Why? What? Why? Why? It's unnecessary, and he does not care because you want to know why? He profited too, just like everybody else around Gypsy. Just like Bree is now, and Sheena. You'll never convince me. I'm not saying it's from Gypsy paying her, but they're making money off Gypsy's name. Just like everybody else. But it's not okay if you're not on their side. Yeah.
When I was younger, my mom was my everything. I mean, my everything. She was my best friend. I love her. I hate her. I want to go, but I don't want to leave her. Can I ask you a question? And this is like, I'm just asking in a general sense. Do you believe in emotional abuse and mental abuse? Because a lot of, more than the physical, a lot was emotional and mental. Like when my mom created her Facebook page for the people that live in Louisiana and the people that live in Missouri, and was pretending to be my dad. I mean, pretending to be me talking to my dad.
We just showed you intercepting messages, Gypsy. I wanted to pull this up because I showed it earlier, and someone in my last video commented, wait, how did Dee Dee know about these messages and the photos if Gypsy intercepted that message that came through? How did Dee Dee know then? She didn't. It's a good point. It's a great point. How did she know? How is Dee Dee punishing her and calling her these names? I would love to know, because the person who commented that in my last video, if she intercepted that and deleted the photo, and she intercepted any message so that Dee Dee wouldn't know, how is Dee Dee calling you a slut and a whore and wish she would have not had you, Gypsy? You intercepted the messages, so I'm over it. Did you see? My mom was everything, my best friend, etc. Sheena, you know it's true. That's why you say, if there's proof comes out, you don't care. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't matter. That's why you say that. Yeah, you're right. Now we all know, guys. Now we all know.
But then tell me how my dad doesn't love me, how me is his favorite daughter, how I didn't get Christmas presents, but then force me to tell him I love him on the phone.
No, you know that. Gypsy, you knew all that. No. Oh my God. You know. And to this day, you're still jealous of Mia and triggered. But hey, guys, they took photos together. Mia looking at the baby like shocked. Oh. Kim playing with the baby like the perfect little femme. And then they released it on People magazine so she can live that quiet life. You know, that's why she gave Bree her 9 million follower account, TikTok account, because she truly wants that quiet life. But then turns around and gives People magazine photos to make an article to get attention from. You guys, make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense to me.
And like there's so much like shit mental. And like when I was younger, it wasn't that bad. Like, yeah, we used to go to hospitals and stuff like that. But when I was younger, my mom was my everything. I mean, my everything. She was my best friend. And I was just so like naive at that time to even like think that she was my whole world. And I thought I was her whole world, and I was her whole world. But that's also...
You were her whole world, Gypsy. You destroyed and broke that woman down. You were her whole world, Gypsy. You're sitting here saying your daughter is your world and you're crying and hope she forgives you. You do. You do hope Aurora forgives you. Because deep down in your heart and soul, you're scared Aurora's going to find out you lied and just took your mama out because she didn't want you there anymore. She was done. You want to go be a hoe? A loose woman? She said go. She's just not supporting you. And that's why you took your mama out. I'm going to leave it here for now, you guys. Thank you to Snark subreddit. And this was from Tough Evidence 4151. I know I've left out a few names on the subreddit. I do give the entire subreddit credit because this is where I found it. You guys can watch all these clips on subreddit. I love them. And shout out to Case. I love that video. Yeah. It shows a lot. And shout out to Soul and Beauty for her showing Dan Patterson out here. I did see another video about Dan Patterson commenting or emailing them too. She wasn't the only one. And I can't find that now. This is where I get I wish I could take the time to screenshot, get things going for you guys, but sometimes I just can't because I'm driving. So, but hey, I'm on here today. I'm looking at stuff, I'm going through stuff, I'm catching up, and hopefully I can find it all because I don't have to drive. I don't have a 3 to 6 hour drive today. Yeah. I have off until January 5th, and then it's back to the grind. I don't want to do it, guys. It's going to fly by. All right. I'm going to leave this here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, hype. You guys are amazing. I love you. I do want to shout out to Miss, I want to say this because Erin Lee, you are such an amazing supporter, and I appreciate you, and I truly do. I appreciate you so much. But it's Erin Lee 8169. She's always she does with all the community. I see her doing supers with not just me, but many content creators. So thank you, Erin. And thank you, MultiLucy02, for the supers in my last video. I love you guys. You know, not like Sheena loves Gypsy, but I love you. You guys make me humbled. I promise you. Your support, your hypes, your likes, that is literally all I could ever ask for. So when you do this, it literally blows me away. Like I get tongue tied. I just really hope I can get to that point where I could do this for other creators, because I would love to. I would love to. And I know maybe people wonder why when I say like I can't do it. Like I legitimately I can't do it right now. It's my life. The past few years have been financially crazy. So yeah, the economy took us out here. But yes, thank you guys so much for all your support. And I mean it, just your likes, your comments, your shares, your hypes, all of that, you know, it helps me so much. This is helping me get to a better place. So I do appreciate it. It is a lot of work. This is, you know, everybody's like, oh, you're just doing it for views. Well, isn't that the point, you guys? We want to push this out to get views as much as possible. I mean, yeah, that's always like the biggest conundrum. Isn't that like, what's that saying? The pot calling the kettle black? Well, duh. We want views to get pushed out. Come on. But in the meantime, this is where, you know, my little rant goes about making the videos. It's not just you record and pop it up on YouTube. That's not how it works. It's hours of work, you guys. So that's why I say I appreciate it. I appreciate doing this, and I love doing it. I do. I would much rather do this and do videos and get into other subjects and do this for a long time. I love doing this. It's just, I like it better than doing DoorDash. I'm almost 50, y'all. DoorDash sucks for a 50-year-old. So yes, this is something that I love to do, and I love talking. As you can see, I rant. I'm a ranter. I go off on tangents. I'm a tangenter. I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done making dumb jokes. My nose is stuffed up, so when I try to say certain words, it doesn't come out right anyways. Dang it. So I'm going to leave this, and then I'm hopping off. I hope you guys have a great Saturday evening and afternoon. I will have this out today, not tomorrow, but yes. I'm going to let you listen to this, and I'll see you in my next video, you guys. Have a great day.
I admit I was selfish. And I was selfish as a kid. And as a teenager. So it's good for me to learn what it's like to be selfless, to think of others.
Can I just say, do you remember her? She has to look out for her. Remember her saying that in her show? Ultimately, I'm the person who has to make sure I'm happy no matter. She said her decisions tend to hurt people around her and others around her. And I would have to agree. So at the end of the day, she said, though, she has to make herself happy. Nobody else. That's probably the truest statement she's ever made. And she will do anything to get that happiness. Look, she's got a white collar on today, guys. She moved up to white, then pink, and then black. And I think there's a red. I don't even know. Just pointing that out. Love you guys. Bye.